Okay, I want to do an integration by parts problem. And so let's take a look at the natural log of x over x to the fourth. Okay. And just so I don't make any mistakes, I've already checked online using a calculator, and this can be helpful in checking our work. And I know that the answer, according to that calculator, is -3 log of x plus 1 divided by 9x cubed. And the reason I'm doing this is that I want us to practice some algebra steps to get to this simplified version. And of course there's a constant. So if we're going to use integration by parts, we're going to have to set up two columns. So maybe we'll do them in red and green. So let's have red be our u. So we have u and du. And then in green we have our dv and our v. And so when we think about what u should be, well, u is going to get differentiated. So we're going to take the derivative as we go from u to du. So if I look at this, I notice that natural log of x gets a little bit simpler when I take the derivative. And so if I take the derivative of log x, I get 1 over x. And then what that must mean is that everything else has to be dv. So that must mean that dv is 1 over x to the fourth dx. And that must mean v is -1 third times 1 over x cubed. Okay? And so be careful with finding the antiderivative of things with the power rule. If this causes you some trouble, let me know. Come and make an appointment, and we can talk about that. And so if we continue and we kind of set up our problem, then integration by parts is going to say that we do u times v, which is going to be log x times -1 over 3x cubed. And then we subtract the integral of v, which is -1 over 3x cubed, times dv, which is 1 over x dx. I'm going to put kind of a box around this stuff and continue our calculation. Let's continue it in blue. So if we work that out, we're going to get negative log of x, negative log of x over 3x cubed plus 1/3 times the integral of 1 over x to the fourth dx. And we do that last integration. Again, that's just the power rule. We're going to get x to the -3 is going to be our new exponent. We're going to divide by -3, so we're going to get a -1/3. And then that 1/3 is still going to be there. So maybe I can write it like that. And then when I fully simplify, I get negative log of x over 3x cubed plus 1/9. Actually, it's a minus. So minus 1/9 over x cubed plus c. Maybe I better put that plus c back in there. And now when I finally go through and get a common denominator, my common denominator is going to be 9x cubed. And I already have that there with the -1. And here, to change this term here, to get a common denominator of 9x cubed, I'm going to have to multiply top and bottom by 3. And so I'm going to get -3 natural log of x. And now let's compare with the answer I wrote down earlier. Well, earlier, it doesn't quite match. And I'm now looking at that and checking the computer screen where I got my answer. And I noticed a tiny typo. I noticed that I actually copied it down incorrectly. What was actually on the computer screen was the same expression, but there was a minus sign in front of everything. And now if I look and I compare my answer with the computer's answer, I notice that this minus sign is going to go to both of these two terms, and that's why I have a minus on both of those. So I hope this was helpful. I think you got a chance to see how I kind of looked at the answer maybe in the back of the book first to kind of see where I was going. I copied it down incorrectly. I made a mistake, but then I caught that mistake by very carefully working through my work. And this is how we get better. It's how we improve and can work on our precision. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. And as always, leave any comments or questions. Thanks a lot. Bye.